Que lo que? Thank you for joining our Family All Hands Q&A session. This is the final Q&A of our mini series called The 4 Game Changers. You guys sent some amazing questions. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't do this series without you for all of your love, support, and curiosity. Now, before I get overly emotional, let's just get right into these Q&As. Managing a household is exhausting. I want to try doing a family all hands meeting, but I don't know how to bring this up with my partner. Help. All right. Well, I don't recommend to actually start the conversation with, "We need to talk." That is going to freak anybody out. Instead, I recommend to get the mood right. Wait until the weekend, get a bottle of wine, and create an inviting environment to have a heart to heart with your partner. I'm telling you, timing is key here. You want to make sure that you're both relaxed and open to having a conversation. Listen, the whole point of even doing a family all hands is for you to emotionally connect with your partner and share the areas of your day to day that are making it difficult for you to succeed. That could be with the cleaning routine or the family budget. Whatever area you're seeing that needs some adjustments, you want to position the conversation so that you can welcome feedback from your partner so you guys can both start problem solving together. I get so frustrated when things aren't done my way, whether it's the finances or how we clean the home. So, can a family all hand meeting help with this? All right. Yes, it can. A family all hand meeting, it's your monthly date where you can practice communicating your frustrations in a calm and non confrontational way. I understand that, when you like doing things a certain way, it can rub people the wrong way. That's why it's important to communicate in a way that both of you understand what is being said and why it's being said. This reminds me of when I was growing up, my Dominican mom wanted the house cleaned in a very particular way. Ya tú sabes, tú no tienes nada que hacer, ponte a hacer el oficio, which drove my sister and I crazy. Now, as a parent myself, I'll admit it, I have my ways too, but it's up to me to express why I want things done a certain way. The ball's in my court. Believe it or not, this also helps you create more compassion when collaborating with your partner when it comes to chores or balancing the budget. A family all hand meeting, it's not the solution, but it is an aid to help you continue creating those open spaces so you can share your frustrations about how the household's being managed. This is a very important topic, especially if you have a family or a partner that you're doing life with. How do you prep for a family all hands meeting that covers so much? And how do you keep track of it all? Because I'm ready to start. All right, I am so glad to hear that you are ready to get this bus rolling. The first thing I want to recommend when you're trying to get organized and prepare for family all hand meetings, like you said, it's a lot of topics that we're covering, like our finances, our family activities, our cleaning routine, and of course, our monthly meal plan. I'm going to be honest with you. It's all about having a good agenda. In the main video, I talked a little bit about Notion. It's a free project management tool that we use to stay organized and to get shit done. But what I really love about Notion is how customizable it is, especially when you compare it to like a Word doc or an Excel. They have templates that are ready to go where you can add a calendar, a to-do list, task manager, notes, all on one sheet, making it super easy for you to prep for your meeting and also keep tabs on everything that's going on that needs to happen afterwards as well. I'm telling you, it's a game changer and it's free. If you have a small business, how does the finance part of your family all hands meeting go? All right, if you have a small business, then adding this to your family all hands is gonna be a game changer because this is literally what businesses do. They talk about income projections, business trips, taxes, and upcoming projects. Now, even if your family isn't involved in your day to day business, it is still important to have this conversation so you can share, your schedule, your stress level, and any expectations. This way, your family can start helping you and supporting you any way possible. When my husband and I started our businesses, we also started a family. So our businesses were really intertwined in our personal lives. We had a lot to talk about. If I wanted to go to a conference, he has to know about that. If he has new projects coming in, he doesn't have a lot of time, I need to know about that. It's really important that we're having these conversations so that we can make sure our family is running smoothly. Now, for the finance part, let's say that you haven't received a payment yet. This isn't something you want to shy away from and not tell your partner about. No, you actually want to bring this up so that you guys can brainstorm on how to get that invoice paid quickly or how to maneuver money so it doesn't affect your personal finances. These are the type of business conversations that are being had during your family all hands meeting. Is it better to do a weekly or monthly family all hands if you're struggling with your finances? I'm going to be honest, if you are struggling with your finances, I think doing a weekly family all hands is too much. Instead, I want you to do this: budget weekly. Now, I want to make it clear to you, a budget is a two-step process, but the first step is making a plan for your money, aka a budget. This is going to be the finance part of your family all hands meeting where you start deciding what you're going to do with your money, what bills you're going to pay, what you're going to save, what you're going to invest, what you're going to enjoy, all the banks, all that good stuff, okay? The second part is tracking your budget. Now, I want to be even more crystal clear with you. This is not part of the family all hands meeting. I know that everyone hates budgeting. It's definitely putting the ing in budgeting, okay? But this is where you start tracking your expenses on a daily, weekly, or even bi-weekly basis. Whatever works for you, where you know where your money is going, that's what's going to work for you. When it comes to budgeting, I love using Excel to track all of my expenses. But if you're still struggling with your finances and you have a budget, then I would highly recommend to look into the High Five banking method. This is a system that I create to help me manage and organize my spending and savings between 5 bank accounts, where I have one checking account for my bills and another checking account specifically to help me track my lifestyle expenses. So if you're struggling with eating out or buying too much clothes, you can then pinpoint your focus to managing and tracking how much money you have available in your lifestyle checking account. So once you start seeing that account going down a little too quickly, that is your warning sign to calm the heck down before you start overspending. Again, this system's called the High Five banking method. It's also the first video of our mini series called the 4 Game Changers. So check that out after this video. Will a family all hands meeting work for families who live in different towns or states? Yes, absolutely. It does work. Even if you consider how corporations do all hands meeting, they have a ton of people who work remote. Look at the CEO of Starbucks now. He's like, I'm going to be on my Zoom. And the awesome part is that you can even share your screen so they can see what's going on. And if they use Notion, like the project management tool that I talked about in the main video, you guys can be doing changes and chit-chatting right there all live so you can be up to date with everything. You know, the main point here is if you have Wi-Fi or a phone that you can have a private conversation on, then you can do a family all hands. It's not a problem. All right, mi gente, I hope you enjoyed this video. We had so many great questions. I'm so grateful that we're able to put this information out there for the community. If your question didn't get answered though, please resend me a DM or leave a comment down below. It's all good right here. Now, with that being said, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.